If you are a child of God, I would really encourage you to read Genesis, the story of Joseph, because everyone just talks about Joseph as being a dreamer and how he, ended up being famous from his gifts. But there's so many parts that people miss when, especially when it comes to being a chosen person of God and what you can expect. Because he was born into favor, right? So you are already born into favor. And there were some things that he wasn't allowed to do because he was set apart. He was different. He was loved differently. He was treated differently, right? And he made mistakes. He told people about his dreams that he didn't even understand, because if he really understood what the heck his dreams meant, he wouldn't have said anything, right? He went through abandonment. He went through being let down. He went through um like treason, like being his whole brothers and everything like that. They want to kill him out of jealousy. So people will see your favor and they want to kill that. They want to get rid of it, right? You'll have people come against you. You have people who you thought were close to you, that you would hope would love you, would leave you and sell you off to someone. There's betrayal. So just because you're promised, just because you have a promise of God on your life, doesn't mean that you won't go through trail setbacks, people stabbing you in the back. You're not immune to this. It's actually part of the process to a high calling. Okay? He was stripped down. He was made to be next to nobody, but God was with him. So you'll go through seasons where you lose everything. You'll go through seasons where things are not working out for you, but God is always with you, right? And notice it says that what got him out of the jail after this woman lied on him was his gifting. But how did he get his gifting? Clearly, sometime in there, he experienced surrender, because you don't go through all that and not be angry. You do not go through all that and not feel rejected and everything else. That's impossible as a human being. But somewhere in there, he surrendered to the power of the Holy Spirit, which is why he was able to learn how to use his dream skills. And that was the reason why he was able to be a great manager. God had given him skills before, being taught different things from his brothers and everything else, and being set apart. And then on top of that, being inside, he made him a steward over everything in the jail, in the prison, which is what he ended up being able to use later. So it is the crushing that builds the power, the skills that bring you out into the next season, that make you great. But it starts with surrender to God and his Holy Spirit, because how do you learn to build your gifts if you don't surrender to the one that gave them to you?